The overheads are the most subjective part of any drum setup, and there are a multitude of options when it comes to miking techniques. We're going to look at 3 basic techniques that can be applied to most setups, no matter what the style. The first technique, and probably the most common, is spaced condensers. Here we have a pair of AT4050s set to cardioid above the kit. Spaced pairs offer a great deal of flexibility in placement. The mics can be placed low over the cymbals to de-emphasize the rest of the kit, or higher like we have them here to capture a more balanced sound. Placing the mics further apart will create a wider stereo image. Now we have the mics lower to the cymbals, which will de-emphasize the rest of the kit. Wherever you place your overhead mics, make sure to keep them exactly equidistant from the snare. This will keep the snare centered in the stereo image and prevent any phase problems. This is easy to do by simply taking a mic cable and measuring from the center of the snare to each mic and adjust accordingly. Also, never get the mic so low that the edge of the cymbal moves across the element as the cymbal is struck, as this causes nasty phasing. The next technique is the XY configuration. This consists of 2 cardioid condensers arranged with the elements as close together as possible at a 90-degree angle. This coincident arrangement offers a focused, phase-coherent stereo image. Here we have a pair of AE 5100s mounted on a stereo bar. They're directly over the snare to keep it centered in the stereo field, and again they need to be high enough to avoid any phasiness from the cymbal movement. The third technique is ORTF. This is another coincident pair consisting of 2 cardioid condensers positioned 17 centimeters apart, angled 110 degrees from each other. Here we have 2 AT4040s. This technique offers a phase-coherent stereo image like XY with more width and cymbals relative to the rest of the kit. With these techniques, your overheads will always sound first rate. On the stage or in the studio, Audio-Technica has you covered.